Guys are playing good basketball with 7 wins in their last 10 games. Paul in action tonight, and as we all know, he's such a great all-around point guard.
Take bad shots no matter what the situation is. His shots he shoots like a super high percentage later in his career. That's not normal. Typically, you start shooting less and shooting worse as you get older, but he's shooting better as he gets older.
And he's a master of slowing down and then speeding up to keep the defender on the skates. He uses that stutter step move, Kenny. People falling and slobbering and acting crazy.
Yeah, sounds like Ernie last night.
Yeah, love this guy when he dribbles the ball.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Ernie again.
Excuse me. Kevin Harlan standing by, along with the rest of the 2K Sports crew.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
It's the Timberwolves, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. Here in Philadelphia, it's another home game for the 76ers. Well, they're certainly excited about this one, and they'll be laying it all on the line as the intensity is palpable. 2 top caliber teams facing off on the hardwood to do battle.
And they've cemented their status over the course of this season as one of the truly elite teams in the NBA. They've done everything we've expected of them.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. The bar has been set very high, and they've done it to themselves. Yet, for all the success that they've had, it'll be quickly forgotten if they don't make a deep playoff run.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, we've got Russell Westbrook, also Bradley out there. Towns is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Left side, Bradley. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Assist from Russell Westbrook.
Here's Bogdanovich. Kicks to Moncrief. Passes it to Paul. Covington in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. Covington's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to Oklahoma City.
And guys, a loss like that, that's one when you just got to put it behind you as quickly as possible.
You know, that won't be easy, Greg. It's hard not to dwell on that type of performance.
Now here's Paul. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Paul penetrating, and he gets the bucket. Paul's got his first 2 points.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Westbrook against Paul. Dishes it to Towns. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And I really feel like he just wanted us to see that leaner there. That's a shot he's very comfortable with.
To the inside, Embiid. And that one is hammered home.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
And it's Wiggins missing.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Bogdanovich dishes to Paul. Moncrief's shot is off.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Now here's Towns. He's coming off a 25-point game against Houston.
And he also controlled the backcourt as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Bogdanovich, know what? Timberwolves trail by 5. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line, 76ers. Andrew Wiggins taking 2 shots.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one after the win against the Rockets in Houston.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience. There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Ball against Westbrook. Paul kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Moncrief. Scoring the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Westbrook against Paul. Pass to Towns. In the corner, Bradley with it. 5 on the clock. And it's all evened up. Bradley's got 5.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Covington. He's coming off a 22-point game against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. So it's the Timberwolves now, trailing by 2. And Westbrook, here we go. Pass to Towns. Here's Daly. Some solid defense from Moncrief. Here's Bogdanovich. And the 76ers get it back. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And this is a good time to show you some of the league's most disruptive defenders over the past month. The steal leaders at the small forward. Andrew Wiggins, number 1.
And with the kind of defense he plays, it really gives his team someone to lean on at that end of the floor.
Well, he's got a big effect on their interior defense, too. I mean, so often we see him prevent penetration by coming up with a steal as the ball handler makes a move inside. He does a nice...
Westbrook against Paul. Feeds it to Bogdanovich. Embiid with the screen on Bradley. Bogdanovich rebounded by the Timberwolves. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the egg. Their bench was spectacular.
And Embiid throws it down.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Joel Embiid, and he gets it to go.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Paul goes in. He kicks it to Embiid. From about 16. Can't get it to go.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Just 5 to shoot. Towns, no luck. The 76ers trail. Here's Covington. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Paul gets to Embiid. Towns with the steal. Now the dish to Westbrook. From outside the arc. And it's rebounded by Covington.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Paul passes to Embiid. Here's Bogdanovich. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. He dishes it to Paul. Pocket 4. It's up a 3. And he gets it to go. Paul's got 5 more.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Now we'll go to DB, who had a chance to talk with head coach Brad Stevens. Doris?
He said Chris Paul is a major concern for them because of his ability to lead a team. He said it all starts with Paul because once he gets going and gets everyone involved, the whole team becomes a well-oiled machine. That is something we're definitely worried about.
And thank you, Doris.
Over the last 10 games, you can see where the Timberwolves rank in the league. 3rd in free throw percentage, 6th in rebounding, and they are in the top 3rd of the league in assists. With the quality of players they have, you thought they might be better there, but not bad.
And you know, their free throw shooting overlooked by some, but it's kept them alive in close games, and you definitely get confidence when you have the ability to convert on those opportunities.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Jones checked in for Moncrief. Batum comes in for Robert Covington. Edwards, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Shorty in for Chris Paul. Leonard attacking. The shot no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Edwards with it. Now Jack defending. Leonard brings the double team. Here's Shorty. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They get Russell Westbrook.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Jack, outside Westbrook. Varejao with a screen on Edwards. Westbrook dishes to Varejao. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Jacks up a 3. And it's Westbrook again missing. The 76ers leading by 3. Over in the corner, Batum. Screen by Jones. Batum, good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Livingston kicks to Varejao to stop the run. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from Leonard. 6 points for Russell Westbrook.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that was a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. He kicks to Varejao. 6 to shoot. Count that one. Westbrook's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And Batum kicks to Edwards. Embiid with the screen on Westbrook. Here's Edwards. Good for one with that shot. Timberwolves shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. And Jack kicks to Livingston. The feed to Leonard. Back to Varejao. There's the pick. The pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. And Jones pulls it down. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Shorty. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Good shot.
And he knocks down. There's a check in for Edwards. Good on both. Timberwolves trail by 4. The break in the action. Let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. The 76ers in second.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
There's 1:40 left to play here in the first. Kicks to Jack. Here is Livingston. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. No good from outside.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here is Harris. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City. Leonard the pass to Jack. There's a screen. Westbrook dishes to Livingston. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. The 76ers lead. Shorty the pass to Batum. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Timberwolves shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Outside Jack. He feeds it to Westbrook. The fader. And it's Westbrook again missing. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Shorty, defended by Jack. Here's Embiid, got a piece of it, and they get it back. A shot by Batum, no good. Leonard, the shot misses. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. 76ers lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And earlier, Chris Paul told us about the depth of their roster. So important for any team. When your starters feel that good about their second unit guys, that's a heck of a asset that a team can have. And if you've seen Chris Paul cheering from the bench, you know that it's very, very true.
And Kevin, that's the kind of team that's always been so much fun to play on. Everybody's really pulling for one another, no matter who's playing. Even in practice, with that kind of a team, you tend to have more fun.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
A lot of times, the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
Moncrief is out there with Embiid. Then it's Robert Covington. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Harris in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Now, here's Bradley. Following the shot by Chris Paul. Towns. It's good. This game is all even. Towns has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And it's Paul penetrating. Up and in on the layup.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Ball against Bradley. Passes it to Towns. Pulls it from the elbow. And the rejection by Embiid. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Paul kicks to Covington. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Bradley. Dishes it to Towns. Fires the 3. They get it back. Stays with it and hits the off-balance shot.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Harris outside. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And the 76ers making a change here. Edwards is checked in. The free throw drops for Embiid. Timberwolves trail by 6. Embiid with the steal. Pass to Edwards. Here's the 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Here's Towns. Timberwolves keep it alive. McDermott dishes to Wiggins. Now here's Towns. T right on him. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Towns has got 4 points this quarter. Pass to Covington. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves trail by 7. Feeds it to Wiggins. Ball against Bradley. Now the dish to McDermott. The Timberwolves working the ball around Towns. Here's Daly. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the 76ers.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Well, another thing that's immediately gone right for them is their three-point shooting.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Ball against Bradley to the right side. Embiid inside. It's a big height bounce and goes in. Embiid's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
There's the pick. There's the feed to Towns. A 3 ball. That's good. Towns has got 12 in the game.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Bogdanovich. Five to shoot. Kicks it out to Paul from downtown. That's good. He's got 10.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Now here's Bradley. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Houston. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Towns. Here is Edwards after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Edwards passes to Covington. Embiid the screen. Here's Bogdanovich. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside Bradley. The tray. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Bradley against Paul. score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
Outside Brent. They set the pick. He dishes it to Towns. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey guys, well Brad Stevens had some advice for the team over that last break. He said their plan was run their offense through Towns. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. So Kevin, changes already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thanks again, Doris.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's Bradley. He's got 5. Paul against Westbrook. Here's Embiid. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Timberwolves trail by 9. Bradley kicks to Westbrook. Now the pass to Towns. To the paint, Livingston. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the 76ers. Jones checked in for Joel Embiid. And it's Shorty in for Chris Paul. And then for Minnesota, Leonard comes in for Wiggins. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Avery Bradley. Livingston hits both of them. Philadelphia with the ball. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. Down low, Towns with the steal. Westbrook against Edwards. Inside, here's Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Jones with the screen on Jack. Kicks it to Batum. Westbrook against Edwards. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Batum. He's right around 13 points a night, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Shoot 2. Shoot 2.
And he makes the first.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
Minnesota making a switch here. Varejão's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Westbrook dishes to Jack. He kicks it to Livingston. Shot clock at 6. Good, and Jack gets the assist. Livingston's got 6 points. The 76ers leading by 5. Passes to Edwards. Jones with the screen on Westbrook. Edwards passes to Jones. And a miss there on the triple.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now here's Westbrook. 17 points for him last game against Houston.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev. And that also was a factor.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Screen by Jones. Shorty the pass to Jones. On the money from 12 feet away.
Right now they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
Now here is Jack. 8 points his last outing. Varejão up top. He feeds it to Leonard. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
In the last month, let's see how the Sixers perform. First in free throw shooting, 6th in opponent points per game, and they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
And you look at their ranking, tops in free throw percentage. I think it speaks to their focus and discipline as a team. They look to capitalize on every mistake.
The first one falls.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Harris is checked in for Edwards. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Towns, he's checked in for Anderson Varejão. Leonard hits them both. Here's Shorty. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that.
Jones, no one around him. Again, the miss by Jones. Timberwolves trail by 3. Westbrook kicks to Jack. Now here's Towns, defended by Jones. And he gets it to go. And that's now 18 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
Batum screen on Leonard. Here's Shorty, defended by Jack. There's a good screen. Here's Shorty. And the shot falls short this time.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
For Minnesota, they had put up good numbers.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
And that one misses. Moncrief, he's checked in for the 76ers. That one drops. He ties it up. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Dishes to Bogdanovich. Pass to Harris. Here's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovich. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Bogdanovich has got 10 points.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too often. The 76ers, #1. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
Kevin, we'll find out which of these squads is better by the end of the year. But right now, they're both consistently good. I mean, both teams seem to have settled down, and they're taking their time at the line, and it's paying dividends.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:31 left to play here in the half. Outside, Batum. The 15-footer. Jack with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Livingston, no luck. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Pass to short. Right wing. Here's Embiid. Open jump shot off the mark.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Outside Westbrook. Here's the 3. That's good. Westbrook's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here is Harris. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
Here's Jack. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Feeds to Towns. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Towns has got 21.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Shorty, the pass to Embiid. Here's Shorty. Batum inside the three-point line. Again, Philadelphia. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Russell, you've played with such force throughout the first half. What's fueling the way you approach the game tonight?
Just trying to stay in attack mode, man. Moving the ball. You know, they force you to make the extra pass, and guys doing a good job of that tonight. Just try to come out and give my team some energy.
You certainly did that, Russell. Thanks for the time. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. Chris Paul has been the story in this one. He had 12 points, 4 assists, and 1 steal. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
Well, how about that contribution they got from the bench? Nice. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. I wouldn't be surprised to see him dig a little deeper into that bench. Some games you just got to go with the lineups that are working and just improvise, Ernie.
Kenny, let's get your insight on the Timberwolves.
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to get started. Now back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We will see you later.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. They've got Towns. Bradley is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Wiggins.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Here's Paul after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. To the inside. Covington with the bucket. Covington's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
There's the dish to Wiggins. Outside Bradley. Here's Daly. Rebound by the 76ers. Covington's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ball kicks to Covington. Inside. Here's Embiid. Offensive rebound. Bogdanovic. Soft touch off the glass. Bogdanovic has got 12.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Now here's Westbrook. 11 points in the game. Outside Brent. Shoots the 3, and that is good. He's got 8.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Yeah, something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting out of hand.
The 76ers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
One shot, gentlemen.
And the free throw, no good.
Checking out the game Joel Embiid is having. He has 11 points, and what a tear he's been rejecting shot after shot.
Clark, he has owned the paint.
Embiid with the steal. Bogdanovic dishes to Moncrief. Paul kicks to Embiid. The feed to Moncrief. And there's the pass to Paul. Back to Moncrief. And he tucks it home.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Westbrook passes to Towns. Puts it up from 15. And the rejection by Embiid. Another shot. And too long on the shot.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Control the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Towns. When Coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thanks, Doris. Tries again. Another miss by Minnesota.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Paul dishes to Moncrief. And a strong finish with two hands.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now here's Wiggins. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
You know, his game is all about speed, Kevin. You saw there how fast he can shake loose.
Chance to check out the numbers for Wiggins. He's averaging 15 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, he has those real natural scoring instincts. The ability to find creases in the... Just fantastic.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The drive by Paul. Covington's shot is off.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Brook against Paul, and Westbrook throws it down hard.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun. 3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Now here's Wiggins. He's got 6. Back to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Westbrook again missing.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start varying some of those.
Embiid wide open. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And Minnesota has possession. 6-point game.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tete-a-tete going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Here's Covington. He's got 8. Paul goes in. A rebound by the Timberwolves. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. There's Bogdanovich, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Embiid. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. 2nd in blocks, 3rd in rebounding, and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And as you said, one of the best shot blockers in the league. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane.
No good on the free throw. Edwards, he's checked in for Moncrief. Minnesota also with the sub. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Good on the second free throw. Here's Bradley. 8 points. There's a screen. To the wing right side. Towns wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And it's Paul penetrating. And here's Edwards. He's got 9. No luck. Bradley with some nice D. Now here's Towns. Edwards defending. Fader on the way. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And now it's up to 25 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Paul kicks to Embiid. The jump hook, good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Bradley. Over to the wing. McDermott, no one around him. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. The 76ers have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Bradley against Paul. He dishes it to Covington. Shot clock at 6. They set the screen. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot is off. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Paul against Bradley. Here's Towns. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. That one on Embiid. Some on-the-fly coaching right there from their leader.
And that's what you got to do. Never be afraid to remind someone what their role is. And they're a lot better off because of how vocal he is.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the 76ers. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Robert Covington. Harris comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Shorty in for Chris Paul. Minnesota also making some changes. Livingston's checked in. And it's Leonard in for Doug McDermott. And it's tied up with that one. Philadelphia's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Well, with a strong mix of perimeter and interior defense, these leading shot blockers among small forwards this past month have had a very good run at their own end of the court. Fifth on the list, Andrew Wiggins.
And that's a group of perhaps the most well-rounded defenders in our league. Solid on the perimeter with the ability to block shots on the interior.
Yeah, they really do make up the perfect blueprint of a strong defender at the 3 spot, combining the ability to defend on the floor and in the air.
Kicks it to Livingston. That's tipped. Batum with the steal. Shorty the pass to Edwards. Harris outside. Pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. Embiid the screen. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Rebound Minnesota. Jack's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Back to Wiggins. He kicks it to Livingston. Here's the screen. He feeds it to Towns. For the lead. And the rejection by Embiid.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's since.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, adding on to that, we can't fail to mention all the steals they've piled up, too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively.
One shot. One shot.
Timberwolves trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Leonard. Good, and Jack gets the assist.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Now here is Harris. 5 points in the game. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Leonard on the wing, defended by Batum. Leonard attacking, and easy 2 points on the layup. Leonard's got 8.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get it, very little you can do defensively.
There's the pick. Pass to Shorty. Batum a screen on Wiggins. Edwards can't hit.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Outside Jack. Knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards against Wiggins. Embiid off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
Jack dishes to Towns. Outside Jack. Leonard sets a screen for Jack. Pass to Towns. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. And that's now 30 points for Karl Anthony Towns. .144 left in the 3rd. There's Embiid. Jack with the rebound. Jack's got 4 rebounds in this game. Livingston kicks to Jack. Dishes it to Towns. Fades and shoots. Batum grabs the miss. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Edwards. Good on the triple. He's got 12. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain it.
Chance to check out stats for Leonard. How his last 10 games have gone. First in steals, first in free throw percentage, and he's also number 2 league-wide in field goal percentage. You love his ability to score over the top of the defense.
And as you said, I mean, he'll take your lunch from you. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming at you.
Moncrief is checked in for the 76ers. Russell Westbrook in for the Timberwolves. And so it's Minnesota with it. They trail by 1. Feeds to Leonard. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. The dish now to Livingston. Just 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. Livingston's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Batum passes to Embiid. That's good from 17 feet away.
A big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Now, here's Westbrook. 13 points in the game. Here's the screen. Now here's Towns. D right on him. Leonard against Embiid. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Here's Shorty. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia. And we've reached the end of the third. 76ers on top, leading by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Philadelphia leading by 4. Robert Covington out there with Batum. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Moncrief. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Moncrief dishes to Bogdanovich. Bradley with some nice D.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Westbrook. Here's Livingston. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Livingston's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Minnesota. So it's Philadelphia now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Covington kicks to Bogdanovich. At the top of the key, Batum. Off the screen. Another miss by Philadelphia.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Outside Westbrook. The feed to Livingston. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Batum's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Moncrief. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the 76ers lead by 4. Moncrief's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. Westbrook passes to McDermott. To the middle. Here's Livingston. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Livingston's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
Now here's Paul. Shot clock at 6. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Doug McDermott. Here's Bogdanovich. They set the pick. Paul kicks to Covington. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Westbrook. Bradley up top. Back to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Paul kicks to Batum. Back to Paul. Goes up with a stripe. That one wide left.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Now here's Bradley. Following the shot by Chris Paul. He was all alone on that one.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Just love the focus when he gets around the rim. How huge could those 2 points be?
Chris Paul just hasn't slowed down. He's got 16 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. There's a good screen. Outside Westbrook. Bradley drives in. It's deflected. Now Paul. Goes up on the top of the key. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Nice job there to shake free of the defense and then drain the J.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside Westbrook. Daly. Moncrief defending. Here's Daly. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Batum attacking, and he gets the bucket. And now it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par. And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
The 76ers making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. Now here's Paul. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Chris Paul. At the line for two.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so Paul nails both of them. So here's Westbrook. There's the pass to Towns. And the rejection by Embiid. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. '76ers on defense. Bradley can't get it to go. Paul against Westbrook. Paul goes in. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Five to shoot. Shot from free throw range. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves trail by 8. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Moncrief against Bradley. Towns sets the pick for Bradley. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Look at what Bradley has done so far. He has 8 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
Free throw good from Bradley. So he gets them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Embiid, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board. And his length doesn't hurt either.
Paul with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Bradley against Paul. Outside Bradley. Clock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on it.
Embiid, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. Westbrook kicks to Bradley. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And it's 13 points for Avery Bradley.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Kicks it to Covington. Embiid the screen. Lets it go with the 3. But they get it back. Paul outside. Pass to Moncrief. Bogdanovich dishes to Paul. Great D that time from Westbrook. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Down low, here's Towns. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
At the line, 76ers. Taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Towns. That one misses.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
All up top to end the drought. He kicks to Embiid. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Now here's Westbrook. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And a miss there on the triple. Philadelphia leading by 4. Bogdanovich passes to Paul. There's a screen. And stolen by Wiggins. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Well, you talk about clutch plays, defensively and offensively. We saw both right there.
And the gap's narrowing right now, Clark. Every second from here on out counts. Neither team can afford to make mistakes. You gotta manage the clock and play smart.
1 shot. 1 shot.
And he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
Now here's Paul. Embiid the screen. They set the pick. Down low. Moncrief kicks to Covington. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Right side Bradley. The wing jumper off target. The 76ers lead. Pass to Covington. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. Embiid the screen. Moncrief a screen on Bradley. Here's Bogdanovich. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point blank range and also a size advantage.
1 shot. 1 shot.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Left side, Westbrook. Baseline jumper, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Westbrook's got 7 points for the quarter. The 76ers shooting here in the fourth quarter around 41%. Embiid the screen. Bogdanovich, no luck.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3 ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
Westbrook dishes to Wiggins. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
Embiid the screen. There's Bogdanovich. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Well, look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Outside Westbrook. 1:43 left in the fourth. Outside Bradley. Towns. The second chance points on the tip in. Towns has got 12 points in just the second half.
Excellent timing on that tip in. That's something that makes him so good. I mean, just great timing in the air around the basket. Again.
.133 left in the Moncrief gets it to go. And the 76ers lead by 4.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
Now here's Bradley. Hits it from three-point range.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Left in the game. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded closely from 12 feet out. It's deflected. Westbrook with it to take the lead. Buries it.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Philadelphia's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Paul kicks to Embiid. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
At the line for 2.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
What a clutch performance. He loves being in these situations, just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does.
So it's the Timberwolves now.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace in that situation.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. So he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Paul kicks to Embiid. Puts it up from 12. Sinks it.
That bucket was absolutely huge. The defensive stop can seal the deal.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Paul against Westbrook. Tipped away and taken away by Paul. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
They have a chance to tie it up.
A 3 ball would do just that.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans loved it.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Chris, how does a win like this help propel the team at this point in the schedule?
Hopefully it gives us a little momentum. We got a tough stretch coming up. We got our back-to-back next week, so hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
It was a pretty good start, Chris. Thank you. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris. Great. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Joel Embiid. The entire second half was just phenomenal. You could see there was no way he was going to let them lose.
They leaned on his defense heavily, and he produced. He rejected 8 shots. That's what I call protecting the rim. Such great awareness and determination. There was no back down in him, fellas.
Well, this win was really, really needed, and he went out and he got it for him. They lost 2 in a row coming in, and dropping a 3rd straight would have been very, very rough. But he took it upon himself, took it right to the ship, as he always does. Great performance and a great time to deliver.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.